Alright guys, it's the mayor coming back at you with another video, and this time we're going to do a face creation on Zion Williamson. Now, I'm a huge Duke fan, and Zion is one of my favorite players that ever played at Duke, and I was super excited for what he was going to be in the NBA, but just injuries and conditioning and everything like that has really hampered his career. But I still think he's one of the most incredible athletes that's ever been. And so we're going to do a Zion Williamson face creation. We're also going to be bringing you this Zion Williamson build creation. And so stay tuned for that. And we'll have some Zion Williamson gameplay. You'll probably be seeing that already on the channel, but if you haven't seen the gameplay, just a small clip of some highlights for the build, you can go back and look at that, plus all the other videos we have on the channel. But for today's purposes, we're going to do the Zion Williamson face creation. And you're going to want to be right up here. You're going to go down 1, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8th row, and you want to go to the third over. And I'm going to give you guys the Zion Williamson reveal here. Face creation for NBA 2K26. And there it is. A lot of different ways you can do this, and I'll go over them with you, but we're going to get right into it and start with the hair. We're going to go short afro. Now, if you're as much attention to detail as I am, you can tell this year in NBA 2K26, they changed this hairstyle. And so it doesn't look as good as it has looked in years past, but it will do. So we're going to go short afro fade. Now this year you can do the regular black. You can go all the way over here to the very last one, which makes the hair even darker. And like you can change, different colors and put all kinds of crazy colors in your hair this year if you choose to. But for this purpose, I want to make it all black because it makes it look darker. So you want to go all the way over to the end and do that. And we're going to go hair length 3 on this. I just think it looks the best for what Zion is looking like these days. And then we're going to go no texture on the hair pattern. And I like the dreads look. Now, in previous years, especially when he first came into the league, he did the basic and he had that. But see, if you can tell here, they really messed up this hairstyle. And so the basic just doesn't look right this year on a player. So we're going to go dreads. Now, Zion does have, sometimes he'll put the different patterns in his hair. It looks like the Z. So the zigzag thing, you can put that in here. That's the closest thing that you can get to it. But for the purposes of this, I'm not doing it. He really doesn't wear that as much anymore. But if you want to do more of a retro Zion, you can't put that zigzag in there on the left side, always on the left side for Zion. So there's your hair. Now going to skull. We're going to go skull number 1. And we're going to go 13, 13, and 8. So that's 13, 13, and 8 for the skull. Moving on to the brow. We're going to go brow number 4. And we're going to go 20, 20, 10, and 6. So that's 20, 20, 10, and 6 for the brow. For the eyebrows, different ones. When I've made my Zions in the past, I've used different eyebrows. I've gone 3. Gives it a little bit more height. You can do that. I've used 1. I've never really used 8, but you could go 8. But for right now, we're going to go 7 on that. We're going to go eyebrows black. Now, once again, if you can go scroll over, but they don't let you do that different stuff on the eyebrows. So you just want to go all the way here to make sure you do that for the black. No cutouts on the eyebrows. Ears. You want to go ears 6. And we're going to go 0, 13, 10, and 9. That's 0, 13, 10, and 9 for the ears. And for the eyes, we're going to go eyes 7. Eye color brown. We're going to go 6, 18, 17. I've debated on the eye circles because I kind of like how eye circles 2 looks. Kind of gives them a little bit more of a look. So you can go eye circles 2 if you want to. But for right now, I'll just leave it none. And then you're going to go 0, 0, 0 on the bottom. So the only thing you're going to do here is just 6, 18, 17, and then eye circles is your preference between none and 2, and then all zeros down the board there. And for the nose, we're going to go nose 27. And that's 20, 10, 13, 2, 4, and 15. Once again, 20, 10, 13, 2, 4, and 15 for the nose. Let's go cheeks. Number 2. And we're going to go 20 and 11. You can put some wrinkles in here if you want to. I kind of like how 10 looks. You can go 9 as well. Even 7 doesn't look bad, or you can keep it at none. I guess we'll go ahead and kind of put 10 in there. I like the way 10 looks. So go 10 on the wrinkles. So that's 20, 11, and 10, and then no moles for the cheeks. Over to the mouth, we're going to go mouth 3. Lip color is none, and we're going to go 15, 9, 0, 10, 9, and 0. So that's 15, 9, 0, 10, 9, and 0 for the mouth. Upper teeth, Zion does have a little bit of that space in there, so we're going to go teeth. You can do no gap, but you do want to go teeth 3. You could go teeth 3. I mean, you could go 3, but I would go 2 for that. You could put just maybe a little bit in there. So go teeth 2. And then do 2 on the teeth gap, and that'll go good for it. No lower teeth there needed, just default. Facial hair. Now this is where it gets a little bit interesting because you can do different things. I'm going beard style 23 for this, and once again going all the way over because you want to make it darker. And then you also want to go stubble 3. It just doesn't look as good without the stubble. I think stubble 3 looks the best for that. But there's also other ones. 14. You can go 14 as well for the Zion. Once again, though, go stubble 3 and just adds a dimension to it. Nothing else really looks good. Now, you remember a year or so ago, Zion was rocking the beard. So if you want to go a beard Zion, you can go black there as well. And then you want to go stubble 2 for the beard to get the Zion Williamson beard look. I think that looks really good for the beard. If you want to go young Zion, when he just had, this down here, but that, like something like that. If you do that, though, you're going to need to go back and I'll show you in a minute, the chin. You're going to make that chin a little bit bigger because you're not going to have that goatee on it. You can even do this because Zion does rock this face creation, which I actually like. I might even go with this, actually. I think it looks better. You can do some different stuff with that because Zion's kind of going with that look right now. Let's actually go let's go 41 or 40. Let's go 40. I think I actually like that better than 23. So let's go 23. And then on the chin, you're going to go chin 1. And you're going to go 0, 13, 18, 5, and 6. That's 0, 13, 18, 5, and 6. And if you want to use that other face creation that's more like a young Zion, you want to put the chin position down to about 10 or 11. It just brings that down a little bit, but you want to keep it right there for that. And we'll do it, for this purposes, we'll keep it at 6. But if you want to go all the way down, you can change it to about 11 to make it look a little better. But you can go 6 right here. I think that looks good. Gives you a really good Zion look. And then for the skin, we're going to go skin 8. You can go 7. Gives it a little bit more. You can also go all the way up to 5, but I just think that makes it look too dark. I know Zion is really dark. That's crazy right there. That's just a little too much. You can go 5, and you can go 7. I like the way the 8 looks. It gives you a little bit of more of a textured skin, a little more blemished look for the skin, which Zion has. And then I also put the 4 on there to make it look a little bit better. Just a little more detail to it for the face. And so that's your Zion Williamson build. The only thing I'm going to do, I'll show you this once I'm finished. Let me go back in here because I think I want to go from 23. I think I want to go down to 40. I actually like the way that looks. Like I said, we'll go stubble 3 there. And then, like I said, with the chin, the only thing you're going to want to do is if you want to go that other, make sure you put that up to about 10 or 11 to give it that extra look. I think I like that right there for the Zion face. Sorry guys, changing that on you midway, but I think that just looks the best. And then, you know, for the rec, I have this set up like that. Zion does wear the wrist a little bit on the left always, and then sometimes he'll double it up, so you can double it up on the wrist if you want to go with that. I just like rocking it plain. I think it kind of looks better for Zion. I'm a shorts kind of guy. You can go shortest. You can go here. Zion does do that as well. And for the actual build creation coming soon, I'll show you that it will be, I always go, I've got it made so we go with the shredded body type there, and we'll go over all that with you. But that'll do it for this video, guys. Thanks for checking us out. Hopefully you'll like this video, subscribe, and share it. Turn on the bell notification so you don't miss the actual Zion build coming next. And like I always say, if there's any other videos that you would like to see, just please put them in the comments down below, and we'll try to get it out to you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. Take care.